This has been a busy week. Lots of interesting weather, right? And I'm thinking about, when have I seen God this last week? It's been so busy that finally yesterday I thought, I got to come up with a God spotting for tomorrow. I better start thinking about it. And I was thinking about, we're reading this book in the Women's Bible Study called Learning to Walk in the Dark. And it's kind of, I've been kind of grumpy about dark lately. I'm waking up at 7 o'clock and it's still dark, and I'm like, sun, where are you? This is I want the sun to be up when I wake up. So, but sun's coming up around 7:30 these days, so it's not awake. And so when I was listening to reading our book, and then also thinking this week, I got up a little early. And I sat and watched the sunrise, and I sat in the dark, and I actually didn't even turn the light on. I just had the blinds open, and I just sat in the dark room as it got lighter and lighter, and I thought, yeah, I need to appreciate that, spending the time with sitting in the dark and being with God and knowing that the sun's going to come up eventually. And it is getting shorter. The days are getting longer and the nights are getting shorter. It just doesn't feel like it when I wake up at 7:30 and it's still pretty dark. But I so appreciated, and that was Friday morning, getting up and just watching the sun come up and realizing that, yeah, that's a nice quiet time. And I really felt God's presence, and it was good. It was a good thing. So I thought, I got to do this more often. Anybody else have a God spotting this week? Something where they felt God's presence in their lives this week? Joanne.
On that weather theme.
Yes.
Yesterday, and it's still there some today, the snow on the mountains is just glorious. And I was thanking the Lord so much for the beauty of it and not having to have us do any shoveling.
But you could look at it. You didn't have to be in it.
It's really just a beautiful thing. So
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. And another quick thing, I hadn't been for a while because I've had some issues. And I came down the road this morning, and you had told us that the solar panels are in. And I immediately, without even wanting to, saw that cross stare me in the face. And I'm like, okay, God, got you on that one too. Thank you very much.
My thought, of course, was I thought both of Parker and Sam, thinking, well, they have no problem finding the church when they fly over it.
Hi, I'm going to, this is going to be my thing. I'm the new co-chair of Welcome. And one of the things I want to remind, I'm going to do this like daily, how important it is, and I appreciate everybody who wears name tags, because that's how we do that. So if you're wearing a name tag today, thank you, and consider always wearing it. And I'm going to be getting to know everybody. Part of my goal is getting to know all of you here. But my God spotting this morning was, I've reached a plateau with my physical therapy, and it's been like this for like 10 days. And then so doubts start creeping in. And you're wondering, well, is this going to be what it's going to be like the rest of my life? Or when I visit the surgeon?
How much you had? Not everybody knows about your surgery.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well, I had
what is your
shoulder surgery. Anyway, so I had shoulder surgery. So then I'm sitting there going, is this going to be? And then I'm going to meet with the surgeon. And he's going to say, oh, we got to do more surgery, all that stuff. So then this week, my God moment was I went from here out to here. So that's my yay thing. And what that does, incidentally, a lesson in life, it gives me hope, because I have had some progress. So that's my spotting.
Anyone else with a God spotting? Oh, Michael. Oh, I'll go for Rosemary.
So I had my birthday, and my sweet, sweet husband gave me flowers, but they've passed. But I'm looking at these, And I'm thinking, oh, they're so beautiful. I've had 7 rotator cuff surgeries, so I haven't done 7, 3 and 4.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. It gets better. I'm just saying, it gets better. I didn't do the whole shoulder rotator, thing, so I don't know what you had. Oh, okay. It gets better. It takes about 7 months to know that you're
Really doesn't want to hear that.
to know that you're totally healed, because that's when I would go, oh, no, I need to go back to the doctors. It's 7 months and I'm still hurting. But it gets better.
Yeah.
And it's been a whole bunch of years since I've had them. So
Yay. Oh, wow.
there you go. So, oh, give back the mic. Give back the mic. My husband said,
Flowers. Flowers for wedding. Flowers.
Just grateful for the rain. It was we had a lot of we had good steady rain and nothing really much as far as flooding goes
Yeah.
that I could tell, and
No atmospheric river flowing through us. Thank you.
keep those fires at bay.
Michael.
Hi. So about, some of you might know this already, but about 10 years ago, I met this woman in a meeting, and she's actually today is 10 weeks pregnant. Some of you know that, I came from a pretty dark place, but I have been delivered from there. And, so I guess it's the embryo. It's not a child yet, but it's the size of a prune. It's my job. She works full time, so I have to study this book. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to do whatever I can for her, even if it's wanting a jar of green olives out of the blue after I just got back from the store. I'm grateful that I have the ability to walk to the store. I get exercise. I get, and I was just thinking about what was spoken about the name tags. These meetings I go to, I kind of have a not official commitment of being the greeter. And what I do is I stand at the door and I introduce myself to people, and it's so I can remember their names. In my experience, the closer I get to God's creation, the closer I get to the Creator, my life is more filled with more joy and happiness, and I am so grateful to be here.
Anyone else? Again, thank you so much. The more we talk about God's presence in our lives, the more we see God. And so we appreciate everyone sharing.